welcome to my channel. It's your girl Mimi, and if it's the first time you are coming on this space, welcome. Here I post self-development videos and life enhancing growth videos. That's basically what we're here for: growth and more growth. That's the mantra of this channel. So if that's what you're here for, if you want to level up, if you want to grow, then please do not forget to hit the subscribe button so that whenever I release any new video, you'll be the very first to know. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So the topic for today is how to take back the driver's seat in your life. Guys, you know, when I see something that is worrisome, I do not gatekeep. I come right here and I give you the tip. So it has come to my notice that a lot of us are taking the back seats, the passenger seat in our lives, and I'm here to tell you that it's time to take the driver's seat in your life. Failing to take charge of your life literally is what taking the back seat means. The first tip I have for us today is to realize that nobody owes us anything. That's one thing that we Nigerians have as a problem. This feeling of entitlement, feeling as if the world owes us something, as if your parents owe you something, as if your uncle, your rich uncle or rich auntie owes you something. Nobody owes you anything, guys. The only thing your parents owe you is having a good education. That's if you want to go to school. And then for some of us that don't want to go to school, like maybe when you're young, enrolling you in to learn certain skills. But once they've done that, the rest is up to you. You are in charge now. You have to decide and determine the kind of future that you want to have. So nobody owes you anything. Sometimes we sit down regretting the country that we come from, failing to realize that the Lord has given us enough resources in our hands to be able to have the lives of our dreams, but instead we sit back and wait for everything to drop on our laps. Life does not work like that. You have to at least make an effort. You have to go out. I read somewhere that the universe will work in your favor to achieve the things that you want to achieve. But then you have to want it so bad. And that book I was reading, I've forgotten the name, but if I remember, I will place it on the screen. That book was so touching. It was telling us how to achieve the life that you want, you have to work for it. Dreams come to pass, dreams happen, but it's not by a miracle, it's by your efforts too. Even the Bible says that faith without work is dead, guys. So the next tip is to reinvent yourself into the man or the woman of your dreams. Now, reinventing ourselves can come in different forms. It could be in our character. If you realize that there are certain traits that you have that people have complained about, you have to work on it. If you realize that you're not as disciplined as you should, if there's something that you want to learn, like knowledge does not just come by chance, it comes by deliberate working for it, guys. You have to work for what you want to have. Although the truth is, when you start putting in effort, the universe works in your favor. That's what I was trying to tell you people earlier. The universe will work to help you achieve the life of your dreams. Not just the universe, like everything, like circumstances, things begin to work for your favor. God begins to allow. He sees that you're putting in effort, then he begins to allow things to now be falling in place. But if you sit down one place, you would realize that time is just passing us by. So if there's any character that you want to change, you have to work upon it. Then if there are any skills, maybe you could go back to school, you could learn a skill to help you with your finances. That could help you reinvent yourself, because you cannot be the master of your life unless you have your finances in place. The next tip is to be more decisive. I mentioned this point in my last video. Being decisive is taking decisions when the need arises. A lot of us suffer from taking tough decisions, but every day we are required to take decisions. As an adult, you must take decisions, and if you take the wrong one, it may lead you to something that you regret. you have to be more decisive by weighing your options and seeing which one is more advantageous, and then seeking advice from people who are more experienced than you are. Another way that we can take charge of our lives is being disciplined. There's no way we can achieve anything if we are not disciplined, because life presents us with different distractions and sometimes challenges that can veil us off our goals. But if you are disciplined, discipline is sacrifice. Like, you tell yourself that no matter how tough things get, no matter how inconveniencing it is, this is what I want to achieve. That is also a means of taking the driver's seat in your life. This is what I want to achieve regardless. And then you see that things begin to fall in place because you are making a move. So the truth is that maybe at the moment it may not look like there are changes, but in the long run you begin to see that your little efforts are yielding results. Because remember the popular adage that says that the little drops of water that makes an ocean. So it's about the daily steps that we take. It's about showing up every day. So this is me telling you today that standing on the sidewalks and just ensure that we take back the driver's seat in our lives and achieve the lives of our dreams. If you have watched this video to this point, I'm so grateful, and I hope that you learned one or two things. Please do not forget to like, to share this video, and do not forget to subscribe. You can subscribe by hitting the notification bell down below. I will see you in my next video, guys.